Hey guys, it's a witch. Um, I have another coloring book today. They released another Fantastic Beasts coloring book. This one is more specific to the magical creatures in the story, which is obviously one of the main points of the story. So this is what the cover looks like. It's got the same kind of coloring, but purple this time. And I'm going to be doing this a little differently. I've pre-marked pages that I want to talk about, and rather than flipping through each individual page, I'm just going to be talking about certain ones. Sorry, I knocked the tripod. So please let me know if you prefer this method or the other method. I'm doing this based on some feedback I received, so let me know. Thank you. So I do want to show you guys the first couple opening pages. The inside cover has the screens, the screenshots, and all the good stuff here. And then the first page is a picture of Newt. And here is the story. Feel free to pause and watch it. So, or read it. I would like to start out by saying one of my biggest peeves with this book is that there's actually a lot of pages that are not necessarily magical creatures. They're just like wizards or even just muggles. And that's not really, I wouldn't consider them magical creatures. So that was one of my first irritations, but I will talk about that a little bit more later. I want to start with this page. I really love this page. I love this creature, the drawing, everything. My only complaint is I wish it had a black background instead of a white background. But yeah, I love this one. It's super detailed. It's super amazing, and I think it's going to be fun but really hard to color in, so we'll see. Next, I want to talk about these are some of the pages I pulled out as examples of there not being magical creatures. While you could make the argument that he is a magical creature, he's also deals in magical creature trading, and he's not treated in the same way that other magical creatures are treated. So I would argue that he is not considered a magical creature because of his humanoid characteristics. And obviously, it's just a portrait of Queenie. Well, it's a really beautiful picture, and I think it's going to be fun to color. I think it does definitely deviate from the point of the book. I wanted to talk about this page as well. One, because I love the Niffler, and he's cute, and I want to show him. But mostly because of this page over here. They included this page, which they did not have in the original Fantastic Beasts coloring book, which I thought was strange, given that these were, main characters. Well, not, they're not the main characters, but they're important characters. Especially him. No, I don't want to spoil a ton in case somebody hasn't seen it yet, but he's important, and I'm really glad they included this page because I'm a big fan of this whole group, and they're going to be super fun to color. I just think it's weird they included them here instead of in the other one, because again, they're not magical creatures. They're, mostly muggles. So I thought that was strange. That was a strange inclusion, in my opinion. Even though I'm glad they included it, I wish they would have included it in the other one instead. I think this page is kind of fun, especially if you're into graphic design type things. It's, got a bunch of charts and, sorry, it's pretty late here. It's got a bunch of charts and a map of the United States and all sorts of little information. I don't know, it's very detail oriented, so if you want to pause and look at it a little more, you can. But yeah, there's a ton of details in here, and I think, I don't know how much fun it's going to be to color. It's an interesting page, and I'm glad they included it. I want to talk about these because I just think these are honestly some of my favorite pages in the book. They're simple, but I feel like they really represent the creatures in a way that is fun and still true to the true to the creatures. So I think this leaf pattern in the background, while simple, is really nice, and I don't feel like this dung beetle like creature, I'm not sure what they're called, I don't feel like they needed a huge background because they do have a detailed body and stuff. So I think that one's gonna be fun to color too. If nothing else, just because they're kind of like weird, kind of gross creatures, and I tend to like those. So now we're skipping way back to this page, which I think, here you can see Newt and Jacob with an egg. It's kind of nice. But then there's this page over here that's got a ton of eggs on it. And I think this page is so cool. This is one of my favorite pages in the book, and I'm really excited to work on it. Obviously all the eggs are just the same egg, like copied over and over again, which I don't really like. I wish it was a bunch of different eggs. But I still think it's gonna be a really great page. It's gonna be super fun. And I just really love like egg pictures. So I don't know. I'm excited. I'm excited about that one. So yep, this is a back cover. Again, it's got some of the screenshots, and it's got just a picture of Newt with his briefcase. As far as like repeats go, there weren't a ton of repeats in this one like there had been in some of the other Harry Potter coloring books. There were only, I'm trying to see if I can find the one. Oh no, I can't find it, but there's a picture of the New York cityscape in here somewhere that I think was in the other one. I did not compare it to be 100% sure it's the same one, but I think it is. And another note, this one feels thinner than the other books. I did not actually compare it to see. I didn't count. It doesn't have a label that it's like 100 pictures or whatever, like a lot of the other ones do. So yes, I didn't actually compare, but it feels a little bit thinner. So that's something to just, be aware of if you are really worried about quantity, essentially. So yeah, that is my short little review and flip through. I think this one's going to be super fun to work in. And yeah, let me know below if you guys have this one, if you want to buy it, and if you've seen the movie, what is your favorite creature that was in it? Because I love to hear about what people love, honestly, because this movie was real good and these creatures were adorable. So I'll talk to you guys soon. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you later. Bye.